everyone, we are making a smothered pork chop recipe today. It is the first time we are pulling something out of the Keto Comfort Foods Cookbook by Maria Emmerich. So if you want to see how it turns out, stay tuned. This cookbook a few weeks ago and I have yet to use it. It has a lot of tabs in there because I had my daughter go through and pick the ones that she would be interested in me making for our family. So she has a lot of suggestions. A lot of them are desserts. But I wanted to pick something out of here to make for the first time. And since we haven't had pork chops in quite a while, I thought pork chops would be the perfect starter dish for me out of this book. Maria Emmerich has a lot of amazing recipes in here. You could make country fried steak and pizza, cream of chicken soup, loaded fries with ranch. There's so many amazing different, she has chicken and waffles, y'all. There's so many amazing recipes. So if you have not checked out this cookbook, I recommend it, even though it's my first time making one. I have no idea if mine will turn out the way hers is intended to turn out, but we're gonna try our best, right? It's a pretty simple recipe. According to the recipe, you only need 4 tablespoons of ghee, 2 cups of thinly sliced onions, 2 cups of chicken or beef broth, and you need 4 pork loin chops. I forget how many I have. I think I have 6 or 8 maybe. You need salt, pepper, and mushrooms. It sounds super simple, so I think I can handle it. Let's get to it. I have my helpful husband behind me, Caesar, chopping up onions and mushrooms. And I'm gonna go ahead and start with the first thing that it tells us. Number 1, it says to make the gravy, melt 2 tablespoons of the ghee in a large skillet. It says to do it over medium heat and then add the onions and saute for 5 minutes. So that is the plan. They do say to do it in a cast iron skillet. We do have a cast iron skillet, but we also have this. So as long as it's not going in the oven, I think we can use this large pan to do it in. All right, I'm melting the ghee. If you don't have ghee, I would assume butter would work just as well. But ghee is also so tasty, so if you don't have ghee, go out and get some. The one I use is this ghee. They have so many different flavors. This is the original one. Add the onions and saute for 5 minutes, stirring occasionally. Then you want to add the broth and then cook for 20 to 30 minutes until the broth has reduced to almost half. So let's add the broth. It doesn't say to cover it, so we're going to leave it cooking uncovered for the 20 to 30 minutes. So while this is happening, we're going to season our pork chops. All right, I melted 2 tablespoons of ghee, and now I'm sauteing the mushrooms for 6 minutes or until they're brown. It says to season the mushrooms with salt and pepper, and then you're gonna move the mushrooms to the skillet with the onions and broth when this is done cooking. So I'm excited to see how this is gonna turn out, because normally when I make a smothered mushroom dish, I put tons of heavy whipping cream and Parmesan cheese and anything that makes it more of that creamy Alfredo type of sauce. But if this comes out really good, if I ever do a non-dairy challenge, this would definitely be one of the recipes that I do, made from milk. So it's not dairy free. So scratch that. It has been a minute since I've had sauteed mushrooms, and these look so delicious. So we're gonna transfer these mushrooms to the pan with the onions and then start cooking the pork chops. Let the pork chops rest for 8 minutes. All right, here's the final product. We've got 2 pork chops on top of cauliflower rice with some mushroom and onion gravy and some roasted broccoli that I threw in the air fryer. All right, this is the final. It looks delicious. Roasted broccoli, smothered pork chops over cauliflower rice. It's a lot of food. All right, moment of truth. What do you think?
Very tasty.
Yeah?
Very tasty. Doesn't taste diety at all.
Smothered pork chops. Would you have done anything different?
No.
No?
Very tasty.
All right. All right, so for Ivy and Nikki, I gave them some chicken flavored rice instead of the cauliflower rice because they don't like cauliflower rice. But what do you think of the pork chops?
I like it.
Good? Nikki boy, pork chops, what do you think?
They're good. They taste just like chicken, but like a little more flavor.
But it's good? Delicious? All right. All right, what I would do differently. I think I would add some heavy cream to the sauce just to kind of make it more creamy. And maybe some Worcestershire sauce, like the W sauce, either with the mushrooms or with the pork chops. I'm not sure. I just feel like that kind of kick of flavor is missing. But other than that, it's pretty tasty. The mushroom and onions are amazing on it. I think the kids are missing out for not wanting it on theirs. Killed it. Every little last bite. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, make sure to do it now. I'd love you to be part of the rest of my journey. I still have, gosh, 40 pounds to go left to hit my goal. So is it 40? Yeah, it's 40. I have 40 pounds to go. I am closer to my goal than where I was when I started. So that's amazing. And I'd love you to be part of the rest of this journey. So hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, that thumbs up button, and that notification bell so you find out when all my other videos are coming up. And leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.